What's the number one thing that comes to mind when you think Philadelphia?
Liberty Bell.
Scepter.
Pretzels.
A banana.
Definitely cheesesteak.
Food items. Cheesesteak.
Cheesesteaks.
Cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteaks.
Cheesesteaks. You can get them anywhere, but nothing compares to a real Philly cheesesteak. The cheesesteak was first invented in the early 1930s by two Philadelphians, Pat and Harry Oliveri. They would serve chopped steak on hoagie rolls. They sold these steak sandwiches at their hot dog cart in South Philly. Pat Oliveri wanted to open Pat's Kings of Steaks, the oldest and one of the most respectable places in Philadelphia to get a cheesesteak. We talked to Tom Francano, who has worked at Pat's for 33 years.
Started out as a hot dog stand, actually, back in the 30s. And, the way cheesesteak was born was people, the workers, employees in here were tired of eating hot dogs every day. So they went down to a local butcher. They chopped up some meat. They put it on the grill. And in the midst of their lunchtime, they were having having a steak sandwich instead. Cab driver comes by and he looks in the window. He says, "Wow, what's that on the grill?" He said, "It's a steak sandwich, but that's our lunch. You can't have that." So the cab driver says, "Come on, just let me try it." So they gave the cab driver a little bit. He tried it and he said, "You guys want to get rid of hot dogs and make cheesesteaks."
What makes you guys the best?
Well, we've been here. We have a good reputation. We've been here since 1930. So, this is where it all started at. It started here at Pat. So, when you come to Philadelphia, why wouldn't you want to come to a place where it started at? It's right here.
And what do you think of Gino's?
Where's that at?
Gino's Steaks is another famous place in Philadelphia to get a cheesesteak, and also just so happens to be right across the street from Pat's. We talked to Jimmy Reds, who has worked at Gino's for 40 years. Tell me about Gino's.
All right, Gino's Steakhouse started in 1966 by Joey Vento. He opened up, he had a small little place, came here, started selling cheesesteaks, and the rest is history.
And what do you think makes cheesesteaks such a Philly thing?
Well, it's a working man's sandwich. It's easy to make it's easy to eat.
And what makes your cheesesteak so good here?
Our cheesesteaks, because we use steer ribeye, we use the best bread, Lissio's bread, quality meat, and look at our steak.
On the corner of 4th and South sits Jim's Steaks, a beloved Philly landmark. Maxine Harley has worked at Jim's since the day it has opened, and she has watched Jim's develop over the past 36 years. What do you think makes Jim's one of the best cheesesteaks in Philly?
Because we prepare it on the premises. We cut our meat back there, and we freeze it and bring it to the grill so it's fresh. And we put tender love and care in it.
After a long day, nothing beats a good cheesesteak.